the restaurant across us, Luciano Spalletti was eating, and then as he was walking past, there was a lot of people chasing him. I took my selfie with him. I went back to my boys. I looked at the picture. My eyes are closed. I chased him down the street. I was like, "Yo, I need another picture, bro." My eyes were closed.
Was
And
he
then
by
when he
himself?
left,
Okay.
Yeah.
And you chased him down like that
So
guy chased Pep Guardiola on his bike.
So I took a picture with him.
I don't know your character, right? Me personally, I would just say, okay, I've got the photo. It is what it is. It's unfortunate. But I'm not going back.
Same. That's
If
brilliant.
I knew your character a bit more, yeah.
If the middle one is a lie, by the way, Stokes, you deserve an award for.
Garrison
looking up the
Gunners,
teams and that.
Yo, what is everyone saying? Welcome back to another episode of the Total 90 Pod. You guys know on this channel, we love chaos. And I'm not trying to run the same prime for prime 24/7, so I've decided that we're going to go and grab today's idea from our wonderful friends, Barrow Brothers. We're doing 2 truths, 1 lie. If you haven't seen their videos, go check them out. Hilarious guys, wonderful people as well. But before I get into the rules, let me introduce today's panel. First up, we have a guy that I've known since 2008, so I can tell you he's a fantastic liar. He's a massive waffler as well. He's loving life right now because all the teams he hates are out of AFCON. Ali, what's good?
I'm good, man. You know what I mean? It's time to see if I'm really the waffler that the comment section makes me out to be still. So let's see how it goes.
Next up, we know this man does his research on these crazy stories after the 16th of March incident. His Anthony Stocks are flying after that incredible volley against Newport. Stokes, how we feeling?
And an assist. He got an assist as well. So yeah, no, you did well out there. But yeah, I'm good, man. Thank you. Happy to.
He had to add that he got a cheeky little assist in there as well, man. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we have a new debutant, professional journalist. He supports about 7 different African teams, and they're all out. Salad, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good, bro. Thank you very much. Thanks for the intro. Yeah, I'm good, man. Just trying to enjoy the AFCON as much as possible, even though every team that I wanted to do well isn't doing well.
Hey, but you can support the ref, like you got a Somali ref there. So
come on, we're outside, bro.
He's been supporting the ref all tournament. You have to respect it.
If you follow me on Twitter, the ref will be refereeing. I'm like, hey, that's a great call by the ref.
He's got referee cam on. Forget the players. He's just watching the ref. But anyway, the rules are very simple. We've prepared 3 statements about anything football related from any period in history. 2 of them are true. 1 of them is a lie. Our job is to guess which one is the fake one and which are the 2 correct ones. For each one that you get correct, you get 1 point. And for everyone that you fool when it's your turn to tell the stories, you get 1 point as well for that one. Very straightforward. I will go first just so that it's easy for everyone to understand and whatever. Nice, easy way to just, I guess, dive in. Obviously, like the video, do the usual stuff. Get involved as well. Some of you guys might know these stories. You might not. We'll see. Statement 1. Montari and Kevin Prince Boateng were sent home from the 2014 World Cup for rushing the Ghana coach, Kwesi Appiah. That's my first statement. The second one. Philippe Senderos was my photographer when I got a nice picture with the mate Arsene Wenger at the FIFA Best Awards. The third statement. In the 1950s, Sir Stanley Matthews, the first ever Ballon d'Or winner, used to play for Accra Hearts of Oak in Ghana, but it doesn't show on his Wikipedia. Those are my 3 statements. Are there any early indications of which ones you think I'm waffling about or which ones you believe are true?
See, I don't believe the Philip Senderos one, because what's he doing at the FIFA Best Awards in 2023? You know what I'm trying to say?
No one's there. Who invited my man?
Has he been invited to Football Awards in 2023? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yo, what do you invite? But maybe Arsene Wenger invited him. You know what I mean?
He might have been there as a creator as well, man. That's his best chance.
Yeah, see that one. I don't know about that one.
No, but you're forgetting, cause obviously them man, they go way back in, and Senderos, Switzerland, they're always like these kind of awards vibes and that. Stokes, are you hearing that one?
Yeah, I mean, I'm more interested in that Stanley Matthews one. I feel like that's the 1950s. I don't know, man. That seems a bit.
You're not hearing that one?
Nah.
Oh, funnily enough, I'll tell you that. So he won the Ballon d'Or, and a year later, during off-season, summertime, so he'll go to Ghana. He'll play friendlies for Accra Hearts of Oak. There'll be about 20,000 players there. He actually was given the title of soccer chief in Ghana by the Why is he crazy?
No. Is this one?
That's where the lie got too far-fetched.
No. He was not given the soccer chief.
So who's the current soccer chief?
No, he is the that's it. It's just him now because
the one and only soccer chief.
yeah,
I don't know
because
about that
Kwame
one.
Nkrumah was the prime minister, yeah, and so Stanley Matthews encouraged him to invest more in football, and then a few years later, Ghana won their first AFCON. True story. He was rocking up with all the Ghanaians and that. He used to bake off, and then he'll go back to Stoke in the actual season. So, nah. So you might not. But, so the first one you agree is
No.
correct,
The
is
first one, I'm like, I know Kevin Prince got sent home with someone.
Yeah,
I'm not sure it's Sonny
Yeah.
Montari.
Montari. See, I know about the sending off, like the sending home issue, but I don't know if it was for rushing the coach. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know if it was that, but I know Ghanaian players got sent home. I know that. I don't know if it was Kevin Prince, definitely. I don't know if Montari just been added to the situation for the sake of the video.
No, Montari got sent home. You can check it. I mean, even Kevin Prince spoke about it on the what podcast?
Yeah, no,
I think it was on
Ferdinand,
Rio
Rios,
See,
yeah.
that
That's
bit
what
I'm
I'm thinking
sure.
back to.
See, that bit I'm sure, do you know what I'm trying to say? That
No,
people,
they rushed him, bro. They rushed
I don't know
him.
about the rushing.
I feel like if he said they rushed him, I would have been a bit more stunned when watching that podcast. Innit? So it's like,
Exactly.
No, but that's because
something that stands
I'm
out.
using the word rushed, isn't it? Like, he's not gonna say, oh yeah, like we rushed him, innit? He's not gonna say that, like, right. But
all
we know
right.
that
So by your definition of rushed, you mean they physically assaulted him?
Yes, they physically attacked him. Yes.
I don't know.
I believe it.
You believe that they physically attacked the coach?
Yeah.
And all that happened was that they got sent home, yeah?
Nah.
Well, I mean, these things happen in football.
It gets crazy
I mean?
sometimes. Yeah, I feel like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They weren't receiving their pay. They were getting blamed for everything. That was a time when they were trying to bring in like the more, I guess, homegrown players from Ghana. They weren't trying to have like all these, I guess, European-based players that are too big for their boots or whatever. So yeah, they used to scrap, man.
No, man. I'm sure when Kevin Prince was talking about it, he was making it seem like it wasn't his fault, innit? Like he was getting violated, and really and truly, is that him getting? If he got sent home,
though, wouldn't he?
No, you wouldn't know. You'd know that. Yeah, deep down, I beat my man up, so it's like I deserve to go home.
That's what
you wouldn't
saying.
even be telling this story.
Like it would have been a much bigger story if they beat up the coach. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like it wasn't. You know, it was one of them headlines.
No, but it wasn't like he was there with like, you know, blood was flying everywhere. They just like attacked him, like little like like Russian. Like, you know,
one.
like if somebody like drops like a pound or something, you know, in secondary school, like just little, you know what I mean, try to dive in and collect your £1. It wasn't like they held him up to the sky.
They flogged him, yeah. Montari.
Just
got a belt
light, bro. Just something like. So Stokes, what one do you think is I guess true then? Do you think any of them are true?
Yeah, I think the Senderos one for me, like, there's a few things that that like red flags. I feel like you wouldn't disrespect someone like that. Like you're basically saying one of Arsenal's like good defense. I mean, solid enough defenders.
Let's not.
Man was gonna say best. He was gonna say best.
Yeah.
He's turned into an assistant.
Arsenal legend.
Bro, Senderos probably had to do that in his playing days, bro. He was probably taking pictures for everybody else.
So he's turned into Arsene Wenger's assistant now. I feel like you wouldn't insult him like that. And I mean, I've met Senderos before. I met him in Asda, so I know he's not ashamed to get his hands.
Is that part of your story, or is that?
No. That's just
Man said he's not scared to get his hands dirty.
Something else.
No, let me tell you why the Senderos one is true. I'll tell you why it's true. So literally, I was there, and there was another guy that was at the event with me. His name is Daniel Khan. He does like stuff for BBC or whatever, right? And so we were taking pictures with each other's phone when we got to like, let's say R9, Cafu, Roberto Carl, whoever was there. We're taking pictures for each other, right? Arsene Wenger's situation. So he was about to leave like the event, the arena, whatever. He's going up the stairs or whatever. And I've seen him from a distance. I'm on the stage at the moment. So I've gone there. I've told my guy like, yo, come, let's go. Arsene Wenger's leaving. Let's go quickly, innit? Like, I have to get a picture with the boss, innit? So I've gone there now. I've done 100-meter hurdles up the stairs to catch him as he's leaving. And I've got my phone. I've spoken to him like, oh yeah, Professor, like, you know, told him all the usual stuff. Like, I was begging it, to be honest with you. And then I've gone like, can I get a picture, please? Oh yeah, no problem. I turn around, my guy's not there. I'm thinking, oh, like, I don't want a selfie. That's a bit meaty, innit? I want to get a proper picture. So who's standing next to Arsene Wenger? It's Felipe Senderos. And I'm like, oh. He's like, oh, do you know what? It's fine. Like, I'll do it for you. I'm like, oh, sorry, bro. And like, I don't mean it. I felt bad, innit? Because like you said, he's not a legend, but how am I just making Felipe Senderos, a professional footballer or ex-professional footballer, take a picture for me? But he did it. And I was like, oh, yeah, thank you. Like, I appreciate it so much. And that's it. I got my nice picture. It's a true story, man. Have I moved you a little bit?
I believe you.
Okay.
That one I feel like is the most believable right now in it.
Yeah. That's trust me.
No,
I still can't get my head around the fact that Senderos is at that event, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Hey, I was at the event, so anybody can get it evidently. If I'm there, then who cares? So what are we thinking is the lie then? 'Cause obviously, you got to get a point. You know what I mean? You got to.
It's between the Ghana one, but I feel like the Ghana one is so far fetched that it could be true that he threw in the Sir Stanley Matthews, like, you know what I mean, just to throw us off a little bit. Like, it's one of those two for me, isn't it?
He's the soccer chief in Ghana.
It's before my time, but I can't envisage. He was like a national legend. Why was he?
Oh yeah,
he's
the first ever Ballon d'Or winner, England legend, England's best winger. You could argue.
Why was he flying to Ghana to play friendly? Surely that wasn't
all
allowed.
the places. No disrespect,
fantastic
country.
All the places. Hey, Ghana's a fantastic country.
I was there last. I was there 2 years ago. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I was there.
Did you see any statues of a
I was there.
You didn't see that, nah.
Or any pictures in his name, anything.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing.
All right, so what I'm gathering is that the three of you are gonna go for that.
Nah, it's up to you guys. It's up to you two.
No, you do your own individual ones.
Okay.
Okay.
You can.
Yeah, that's mine for sure.
Okay, so yours is the Sir Stanley Matthews one. Is the okay, Ali? What are you thinking? You can still ask questions or whatever, but
I think that Sir Stanley Matthews one is so far fetched that you wouldn't have thought about that, like, in it. You couldn't have made that up. That's how wild it is. So I'm gonna go for you slightly tweaked the Montari and Kevin Prince story. So that's my lie.
So that's the one you're going for?
I think so. For now, yeah. Before you reveal, just double check that's my final answer.
No, I haven't. I'm not gonna reveal anything. Don't worry. I just gonna wait for all three answers. Salad, what are you thinking, sir?
You know what? Just because the other two are different, I'm gonna go for the third option. So that way, at least that means one of us is right. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
So you're going for the Senderos one?
I'm gonna go for the Senderos one, yeah.
Okay.
At least one of us is right.
Yeah, one of you is indeed right. That is true. Someone here is about to get a point, but it's not Salad. You will not be getting a point. The Philippe Senderos story is genuinely that actually happened. I have a picture of Arsene Wenger that was taken by Philippe Senderos. I didn't invite him. I don't know why he was there. I don't know why I was there. But evidently, he's got some connects and he's maybe Arsene Wenger's PA, man.
Jesus.
It's something like that. So yes, I did that. So when Stokes was saying you would never do something so disrespectful, I'm there thinking it's Arsene Wenger, like, you gotta do what you gotta do in it. Like, the game is the game. So that one was correct. The lie was the Kevin Prince Boateng one.
Oh.
However, not in the way that you would think. So obviously, they did rush somebody, but it wasn't the actual coach. It was some random member of staff. But they did rush him. Okay. Montari and Kevin Prince Boateng got sent home because they were beefing some of the coaching stuff because they weren't receiving their payments and they were just being blamed for everything and blah, blah, blah. And to Stanley Matthews, Stokes,
yeah,
do your research, bro.
No, that's on me.
You will find pictures. I'll even put it on screen. There's pictures of him here wearing the Ghanaian attire as well, where they're calling him the soccer chief. They're shaking his hand. They're saying, listen, you have the keys to whatever you want. He was, and I got footage as well of he's playing, bro. He's doing little chops and little shot cancels. You love it. You love it. So there we go. Ali is the only one to score a point in this. Or I guess no, I got 2 points actually because I threw 2 of you. So Ali's got 1 point. I've got 2. The other 2 of you are currently on 0. So I guess it makes sense that since Ali, you got that one correct, I'll let you bring your 3 statements, sir.
Okay, let's go. All right. So
this is waffle. I don't believe any of them. They're all lies.
You know what was there? I just made some shit up for you, man. Cool. The first one is the first ever AFCON tournament was finished in 2 games and only consisted of 3 teams.
Okay.
The second one is Tanzania have never qualified for a World Cup at any level of football, men's or women's. And the third one is Roman Abramovich's predecessor bought Chelsea Football Club for £1.
Okay.
Wait, question real quick. The Tanzania one, when you say any form of World Cup, does that mean any age group as well? Under 21?
Yeah, any age group. Any age group that in their history. And men's, women's, the lot of them.
Are you Tanzanian? Is that why you're...
Yeah. Those are my guys, man. You know what I mean? We try.
I hear it. I hear it.
The East Africans haven't been blessed with the footballing tech. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they keep their one in the north and the west at the moment, but it's changing slowly.
Yeah.
Slowly. Stokes, do you have any early thoughts on this one?
See, I think I've heard something about the £1 thing. You see, so I think I've got an advantage there straight away. I think that's real.
I've heard that
I
as
think
well.
I think Chelsea had like debt, so it only took £1 and he gave it to him, kind of thing. So I'm gonna, in my head, I'm thinking that's real, and I'm just trying to work out, the other two, like either of them could be true. To be fair,
Yeah, that's the thing. The other two are not facts that like you would just know randomly. The third one, when they were doing all the help save the bridge, and they were that stadium where they were struggling, bro. They were struggling.
Yeah,
But
so
remember
that
that said
that
Roman
one I've heard.
Abramovich's predecessor, yeah. So the
Yeah,
owner
not
before.
Roman Abramovich. Yeah, because when Roman Abramovich bought Chelsea, it was out of Chelsea and Tottenham. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It was the one that finished top 4 that he was going to buy. I know that. And the £1 thing, I know there was a point in time where Chelsea was struggling massively.
yeah.
So it makes sense when one of you mentioned the debt thing. So it's like, you know what, just have it for £1, but take on all the debt as well, which makes sense. So that's one of the truths. The other one is I'm trying to the AFCON
The thing is
one
that the
is
AFCON, why would you make that up in it? That's such a. Like, I feel like I can hear that. Like, it was just some three random countries like, yo, let's play a little tournament.
yeah. So
and
the
we're gonna call it
AFCON,
AFCON.
I'm trying to think. Wait,
I said three
actually, I
random
don't.
countries said let's
Yeah,
play a
no,
tournament.
because I know Ethiopia won the first African Cup of Nations, and that could only be possible if
Yeah,
there's
there
minimum.
can't be bare teams if they won that.
There can't be bare teams if Ethiopia won
Bro,
it.
East
You feel
Africa
me?
was in their bag back then.
Nah,
It
bro,
has
it's
to be like
Ethiopia, bro.
Ethiopia versus Kenya and versus them, man, bro.
Like
It has to be
Ethiopia's not
set.
winning nothing.
Man, they're inviting Seychelles or something, bro. It can't be like they can't have brought in Ghana. And
Ethiopia doesn't even win the East African tournaments now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like the Sakafa
Yeah.
and that. Like they don't even win that. So for them to win it, that one, that probably has to be true. I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna go with that one because there's no way Ethiopia's winning no African Cup of Nations with more than 3 teams. I can't hear it.
Yeah. So Ali, can you tell us one of the teams that was in this another team that was in this AFCON that you say had 3 teams?
Egypt, I believe.
And Ethiopia won.
In 1960. I don't know, man.
Egypt, I believe.
Egypt were in there.
I think he's ruined his own lie there. I think he started waffling a little bit.
The first thing you thought of was Egypt, and I'm thinking, I don't know about that,
3 teams: Egypt, Ethiopia, and another team, just all playing for.
I was going to give it.
You reckon he just said that because it begins with E as well? Like, he just thought first thing, Egypt.
I think he just gave it away. To be fair,
I don't think I'm a shit waffler.
Yeah, double, triple bluffing.
I think he just gave it away. To be fair,
I mean Tanzania, so. Because they might be like random. No, I've never seen them at a World Cup, man. I feel like you still have to have some sort of infrastructure to get into like an under 18.
What are you trying to say, Aki? You ain't got no.
Bro, come on, man. You man get gas
bro,
if you get 1 point.
I actually don't agree with you there because the thing is, just this year Somalia were in the under-17 African Cup of Nations, and the way it works
World
is
Cup.
if you get to the semi-finals of the African Cup of Nations, you automatically qualify for that format's World Cup. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But
And
so
the way to get to an African Cup of Nations is by winning your region. Do you get it? So it could be possible that through that route, one of the younger Tanzanian teams have got to a World Cup because it's not that difficult. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I don't think it's that difficult to get to a World Cup from like in the younger age as well.
Maybe the question that we got to look at is when the first AFCON was, because maybe Egypt were like they were busy doing something else or something. They must have maybe had like
the first AFCON was 1962. I'm pretty sure of that, and that's the one Ethiopia won. Like I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah, no, Salad, I knew you were going to be a problem when you started talking about all the AFCON matches that he's been watching.
He's watched the tapes, bro. He's seen him. He's thinking, I didn't see Egypt in that
They
one.
got one, and it was the first one. I'm sure maybe a bit of my information is messed up, but Ethiopia do have an African Cup of Nations. They do have one, and it was in 1962. That bit I'm sure of.
Okay.
But I just don't know if there was 3 teams or if there were more. Or
I mean, what are you putting through? Stokes, what are you thinking? What one are you saying is...
The minute I heard Egypt, the red flags were flying everywhere. I'm going with that one.
He ain't even going to hear any more questions. He said
Nah,
Egypt.
nah.
No, but 1962, yeah. Because funny, I think Ghana's first AFCON is 63. But I didn't know it was so early into the, I guess, introduction of AFCON. I would have thought maybe it was there
Now,
beforehand.
as soon as he gives us the answer, I'm gonna go check because I'm very
Yeah.
I'm a very curious person. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Hold on a minute. We were forgetting one point he said. He said that there were 3 teams and there were 2 games played. So there wasn't even like a final or something. They just... So it was like Egypt versus Ethiopia and then someone else just randomly played someone again.
Yeah.
Nah, this...
That's got to be the lie.
So like they all played each other and then most points or something. I don't know.
But you can't.
No, but they
all play
can't.
each
There's
other
2
if there's only
games. That's
two.
it. There's 2 matches in
If
the
there's
whole
two
tournament.
matches, you can't even all play
That's
each
what
other.
you're saying, right, Ali? There was
Yeah,
2 matches.
2 matches in the whole
little
tournament.
mini league.
I don't know if I don't know, you know.
So,
This
like,
guy's a
one
good
team just
liar, by
starts
the
in
way.
the final or something. Like, nah, surely not.
No, I need to...
Hey, don't put anything past AFCON, man. It's the
Or maybe
beautiful tournament.
Or maybe Ethiopia is the host nation. The other 2 play
That's
each other,
what
and then
I'm
the winner
thinking.
plays against Ethiopia.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's the only
because
justification.
There's no way.
That would explain how they won it. To be fair,
Yeah, that's some
Don't
mad
try
cheating, man. Because we're
And
hosting,
they,
so
they have the rest. Yeah, basically, it's like it's my ball. If you don't like it, like,
Yeah.
no. It's them ones there, innit? So actually, you know what? I think I might hear that one. I think oh no. Oh, bro, I'm stuck on this one. I think that happened. I think there were 3 teams and Ethiopia won. Why would you just randomly like make that up? That's such a dumb thing to make up, but Ali would do something like that.
no. But the thing is, bro, what you're forgetting is there's some truth to it. He could just be making
No,
up a bit of
yes,
it.
you're correct.
Does that make
You're
sense?
correct.
Because there is truth to it.
Of course. But I think I believe... I mean, I'll be real. I believe none of the other 2. But I have to pick the one that... Yeah, Tanzania are not getting to World Cups, man. Because you know what as well? What he wouldn't put that in because that's not like a... He would want to back his country. So I feel like he'd flex. He'd rather say
No,
we
but
did
maybe
get
he's
to...
flexing it. See, what do you mean we didn't get to a World Cup? He could flex it that way too. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Of course we've made it so what? It could be one of them ones. It's difficult.
No, you're right still. You're right. Okay. So Stokes, your final answer is the Egypt one, isn't it? The 2 teams
AFCON.
AFCON.
Yeah, I'm
Tyler, what
locking
you
in
saying?
that one. I can't lie.
Oh, do I go and be different? 3 teams, 2 games. I think I got to join you guys still.
Is that everybody locked in, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously we all know that £1 one was true. Ken Bates
the
bought it
Ken
for
Bates
£1. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one that was a lie is Tanzania have never qualified for a World Cup at any level. Tanzania's under-17s women qualified for that World Cup. Recently, becoming the first Tanzanian national team to reach a World Cup. Come on.
I was so close to doing that as well.
Wait,
When
so
you
that means we were right then.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
lie.
wait, no.
So we were all right.
No, we were wrong.
No, because the
We said
AFCON one
it-
is
we
true.
said The AFCON actually happened.
Only 2 games. It was basically only 4 teams, the 4 founding African Federation teams.
But you
I think
didn't say
it was-
4 teams. Or you
Whoa,
said 3.
whoa,
No, hold
whoa.
on. Only
Whoa.
3 teams. Only 3 teams actually played. South Africa were disqualified because they tried to do the whole apartheid thing and say we're only bringing white players. They got disqualified. So Ethiopia went straight to the final. They played and they won.
Okay.
You know what? Fair enough. You got us in it. Fair enough.
Yo, so
I
what's
was
that?
really
3
tempted.
points.
Yeah, you get 3 points there still.
But wait, but we all said Tanzania did get to a thing though.
So one of his lies was
No,
one of
we
his truths
said
was-
that the lie was the Egypt, Ethiopia AFCON thing. That was true. We were wrong.
How? But no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless
we
you
failed.
locked in what you thought was true.
No. You're fair
failed
enough.
still.
No, I thought that was a lie, innit?
Okay.
Tanzania, that one did happen. So we all lose on that regard.
under
Fair enough.
17 women's, man. It barely happened.
Hey,
Whoa!
we rep our team.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
Let me relax.
These are not the views of the Total 90 Pod. That's the views of
Let me
Stokes
relax. Let me relax.
individually. All right, then. So the scores now, then. So Ali, you had 1.
Yeah, I had 1 before, now 3.
Oh, you see, Ali's clear, bro. So it's 4-2-0-0, right? That's the
Yeah.
current scores. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Stokes, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll pick up from 3 points, I think. Yeah, we'll
Here we go.
get ready to rumble. All right. Wait, they're all facts, yeah? Okay, all right. Well, one's made up, but okay,
Yeah.
I won't tell you. All right, okay, so
Yeah, thanks.
Number 1, there is a historic rivalry between two clubs. One of them is called Mansfield Football Club, and the second is called Mansfield Bulls. Okay, and they refer to this local rivalry as the El Mansico.
Okay.
And the violence between the two teams has meant that the game has been called off on 3 separate occasions. Now, this is more of a backwards in time kind of thing. Not so recent, obviously, but yeah, that's fact number 1.
Okay.
Fact number 2: there is a small country in the Scilly Isles, I'm gonna say, and they because the country is so small, there are only 2 football teams on the island, but because they want to have a football league, they have the 2 teams play each other on separate 17 different occasions, and at the end of the season, one team is claimed as the winner of that league.
Sounds like the Scottish league to me.
So it's a 1 league, 2 teams. And fact number 3.
Okay.
Yeah. There was a massive corruption scandal in the Madagascar Football League. And basically what happened was one of the teams felt they were given an unfair... A goal was disallowed very unfairly, and instead of just accepting it, they protested because it was for the league title. And in their next match, they played a team and lost 149-0. Okay. And none of the goals were scored by the other team, so they just scored own goal, 149 times, and it ended up in most of the team getting season-long suspensions. So that is number 1, 2, and 3. You got the El Mansico, you got the 2 teams in the Scilly Isles, and you got the Madagascar 149-0 game.
Okay. Ali, what's your first thoughts?
My first thoughts is that they're all bullshit, because each story just sounded more crazy than the other one. Like, if you done research, I don't even know where you were searching for these stories, bro.
He's got the craziest footballfacts.com.
I actually have. I literally have.
The maddest thing is, I texted bro earlier, and I was like, bro, I'm struggling. I don't even know what to do in it. So I started Googling craziest football stories. Oh, no. Nothing I heard was even close to what bro just said right now.
That's what I'm thinking.
He went to like page or something, bro. He found a hidden website.
He went on Google. He went to like page 823.
Bro,
like,
he was scrolling. All right, so Mansfield Town versus Mansfield Bulls.
Bulls, yeah.
That sounds somewhat,
I don't know about that one though as well.
And it's important that they refer to it as the El Mansico, okay? So that's
but who is they? Because it could be like
obviously the Mansfield locals. No one else knows about it. Nobody else knows about it.
Mansfield Bulls though in football. I feel like no one cares. Like the Bulls is like a basketball kind of vibe, innit? No one in Mansfield cares about basketball as far as I'm concerned.
I've been to a Mansfield game before. I had a cousin that played there, and it's not. I've never heard of a Mansfield Bulls, like even just another.
You didn't hear that one.
I didn't hear that one, but you know what I mean?
Bear in mind, this is before our time as well. This is going back like 50s.
Is Mansfield even big enough for them to have 2 teams that even have a rivalry?
1950s.
Yeah.
I didn't even seen Bulls like that before. What is that animal in Mansfield anyway?
Maybe that's the town animal. I don't know.
And the second one I think is true personally. I feel like there probably is a little island. The fact that you didn't know how to pronounce Sicily, I know. Okay, you've googled.
No, not Sicily. It's silly. It's like silly. I don't know where it is, but yeah.
Silly.
No, like Scilly. Are
you sure it isn't Sicily? Okay.
No. I know Sicily. There's
okay.
Near us.
Yeah, that one. No. But that one could also be. You know what I mean? Like what 2 teams? Why wouldn't they just do like what Wales and them, man? What Cardiff and Swansea do? Try to join the next league over, and whoever's close.
Well, they'd have to go.
Now I don't know. I don't know how. So whereabouts on the map is this Scilly Stokes?
So like the Guernsey and like Jersey and like those little islands. It's one of them little ones. Yeah. Okay. So they'd have to get a boat if they wanted to play other teams.
Yeah, but still,
what are you thinking? Are you hearing any of these as true?
They all sound nonsense to me. They all sound like 149 own goals.
Let me calculate that. 149 own goals, 90 minutes. What's that like?
Almost 2 minutes.
One every about
like 40 seconds or so.
45 seconds exactly.
No celebrating is very possible.
So what, other teams just sat there like...
Yeah, they're just
fairs, man, I hear it.
Like when you play FIFA, when you play FIFA and you score, you just want to get it going, so you press the back button, everything, you just back on kickoff.
Exactly,
it makes sense.
But then they were banned for 1 year. Like, bro, if you're scoring 149 own goals, like if I'm the chairman, once it hits like 11, like I'm dragging everyone off. Like,
exactly.
Like, what are you doing? I'm not gonna sit
as the referee. Like, why is the referee not forfeiting the game? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But I guess
Like,
if
as
no
the
rules
ref-
have
Then again,
technically been broken, why are you forfeiting the game? Like, on what grounds
And
is the
it is
referee?
Madagascar. We mustn't forget it.
Stupidity.
Like, Madagascar is
On
known
the
for just
ground
bare
of
animals and that,
stupidity.
right? So we don't really know
Did we get a year for that
whether or
one?
not that's true.
Like an era?
Oh yeah.
Um,
When was this?
You know what? I'm not sure on the year on that one, I'm afraid. So
But it's not modern
So
day.
what more info can you tell us then? What can you
what
like
more info?
elaborate?
I can tell you that four of the players and the manager were suspended for the year.
Oh, so the manager was in on it?
Obviously- Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And this was also in protest of how the league title got given to another team based on a goal that got disallowed in the game before. So it's just an angry like.
I don't understand the benefit of scoring. Like, if I'm angry, I'm not gonna go and score their own goals unless my name
No,
is
I
William.
hear it,
Salah.
I
And do
hear
you know
it.
how angry you have to be to score 149? That is a long time, bro.
How
It's
much
making a
repetition
stand
it is.
against corruption.
You don't even score that many goals in training.
You know what's there?
Yeah. And that's on your record for life, you know. I've got minus 80 own goals in my career, bro. I've passed Richard Dunn and all these guys.
Were they
That's
taking like free kicks or just like walking it in? What kind of own goals were they? Like,
I'm assuming they're smashing it back to the keeper, and he's just do you know what I mean, like bang, bang, bang.
Okay. I think the second one is probably legit. The two teams on this. You said they play 17 times.
17 times, yeah.
So what? There's like a home and away thing, and then there's like a final at what? Some in the water?
Nah, it's not even it's just the ends on points. So
Just got
I
one
don't know why it's
pitch.
an odd number. Odd number is a bit weird, but yeah,
It is,
17
yeah.
times.
There's no
Someone's
home
gonna
or
get
away,
mad
yeah,
at
they
me.
ground share.
Oh yeah, of course. Actually, there won't be more than one pitch,
That's-
will there? Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, but
The
you could
fans
just
must
lie and
be
just say
bored.
if there
Like,
is
the
any.
fans must be bored. And
Yeah,
imagine if one
Players
team
must
just
be
I'm
bored.
skeptical
Everything's
on
bored
that
about
one.
that. Jesus.
Because surely there'd be like little teams, yeah. Like even if there's no other, like there'll be like the under 21s or whatever in it, like just a local. I guess local doesn't make sense if it's just a small island, but there should be other grass.
Yeah.
There's no grassroots football in that place, like to filter them through.
Can you help us out? I don't know how long it will take you, but can you help us out on the population of this island?
Yeah, sure.
Because I'm intrigued. But the Mansfield Town versus Mansfield Bulls, I don't understand why a team would call themselves Mansfield Bulls in like 70s or 80s or whatever.
Oh, I know where I'm going. I think it must be that one. Then call it Mansico. Back then, they didn't have
Mansico.
like
Yeah.
Ooh, calling it El Mansico before El Clasico.
Bear in mind, this is what the locals refer to that derby as. I don't know if it was called that at the time.
Oh
It
yeah,
was
could they just started it
Mansico.
now?
Okay. Okay.
But
okay,
is there a
okay,
Mansfield
okay.
Bulls now though?
We don't know that. Not that we are aware of. Not in a serious league anyway. I'll tell you that one.
Yeah, well, they won't be like.
It would have been like dissolved, like you know how like I guess all
They might be like
those
the
MK
Isthmian
Dons
kind
and
of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wimbledon, them kind of ones where they just.
All right, so the two teams, I found some more information for you.
Oh, thank you.
You've got the Woolpack Wanderers and the Garrison Gunners are the two teams for you guys. And yeah.
Okay. Thinking in the mind of Stokes as well. Would he put the lie as the first one? I'm trying to go outside the box now. That's what I'm thinking about. I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of stumped on this, you know. Whoa. Is there any that you man believe are like fact out of these three? Because I can't tell you any are fact.
I'm completely
with certainty.
because you know all the rest of them, all of Ali's ones and your ones. I had some information to go off, like the African Cup.
Yeah,
and I had some
yeah.
like, I don't know a single thing about
done
any of
well.
anything.
When it comes to
Like, I don't even have
Madagascar, I
any-
know the
it's
lion
gonna-
and the
it's gonna be
zebra. That's
100%
it.
a guess. I'm just gonna go with what
Yeah.
Ali goes because he's got the most.
But then you can't catch him. Then you can't catch him. If you go with whatever he goes, you can't catch him. So low key, you kind of want to go with the opposite of what Ali's going. Ali, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Mansico, man, because it's like sometimes the far-fetched ones are so far-fetched that it's like cool. Maybe like you can't come up with that. Or like you can't come up with it and think that you get away with it as a lie. Kind of, you have to be you gotta be a very brave man to think you can make that story up. It's be lying, isn't it?
Just out of curiosity, I'm just gonna throw this one in there.
Okay.
I'm interested. Do you think I've sat there and just thought up the old Mansico as like a little?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, it sounds to me, yeah, like the game used to happen.
I must
or
be so
whatever.
bored.
It was a rivalry, cool. And then like in the future, you know, Stokes is familiar. You know those guys like the family and these kind of guys. They're just basically these like nerds, innit? That I would think, yeah, do you know what? These are the kind of cretins that they are gonna go out and say, "Hey guys, let's go and watch El Mantico today." I feel like that's reasonable. So I'm thinking that's true.
Where are you from,
kinda,
Stokes?
I'm from London.
Oh man,
I don't know. I don't have any like. Yeah,
The
no
thing is,
relation to
that's an
London.
easy lie to come up with, though. You know what I'm trying to say? You're randomly just looking at one of these Isthmian league tables. You know what, Mansico?
But El
You know what I'm trying- it's
Mantico,
not.
I would never ever think about that.
It's not, bro. I promise. I'm making things up. Just
I hear what you're saying though.
just to justify it in my head. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Because it makes no sense to me.
Some extra info for you guys. Stokes he's a big lover of American sports as well. He loves NFL,
Oh, that's my
NBA, and
sport.
that.
That's my
So-
sport.
So maybe like he's just got the balls in his head. He's made it up.
Yeah, no, maybe.
Don't do that. So now I've kind of cancelled on myself again. Now you man, 149 goals. There's no way.
yeah, that one just 140. I feel like that would have come up on my radar somewhere
And they were
along.
banned
Like,
for
you
1
know when
year.
you see these crazy stories on
Oh,
TikTok
I
and
don't
that,
know.
like it should have come up on my radar at some point. 149 own goals.
I've never heard that. I've never heard that one.
Oh man.
I think the second one happened. So I'm calm on that one. And I think I'm gonna say that guys currently calling it El Mantico is legit. The thing I have a worry with is Stokes being a massive liar. He's going to his screen to pretend to look for facts. He's like, oh yeah, let me go and Google this one. Yeah,
Listen,
I'm sure this happened, and then
Listen.
he's making it up.
I've got a table right here which shows from 2014 to 2020.
Yeah.
The Garrison Gunners won 6 in a row, and the Woolpack Wanderers have won the last 4 straight. So it's the team must be balancing a little bit.
Bro's computer screen is
on
off,
streaks.
man. He just made that up.
Yeah. He's got FIFA on there, bro. He's just doing SBCs. No, I'm gonna look in. I'm gonna say the Madagascar thing. It didn't happen, man. 149 goals. It's too much, bro. It's too much. I would just be tired myself. Ali, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna go for El Mansico, man. I've got to go for El Mansico.
All right, and Sully, which one didn't happen?
I think the middle one happened. I think the two teams that's of all of them, that's the most believable. But I'm also gonna go with I'm gonna go 149 goals didn't happen, man.
All right then.
If the middle one is a lie, by the way, Stokes, you deserve an award for. Bro's looking up the teams.
Garrison Gunners, bro.
Okay, so the lie is
No. Tell us which one was at least true. Tell us one of the true ones. Was the middle one? Okay, yeah, you go.
Okay, as you guys kind of expected, the two teams, it is legit. It's a real thing. Yeah,
Okay.
like that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
The only other true one is 149-0.
Oh my
So
God.
El Mantico is all me.
I'm on fire over here. What?
We have an expert at what it takes to lie. Evidently, bro. Forget about ball knowledge. As long as it's lying, get Ali
Get me on the
involved,
traitors
man.
or something, bro.
El Mantico.
Yeah. So do you know what I did? I shouldn't have done this because it made it look stupid. But Mansfield are called the Bulls apparently, so I should have made a new name. I just used it.
No, but that wasn't the reason that anybody was speaking is fake.
Nah, true.
El Mantico. I just thought there's some neeks that would make it that name.
Wait, so you made up the
Fair,
title
man.
El Mansico?
Oh yeah, that's all me. That's
No,
all me.
You know what? I'm enjoying this. This is actually good. We gotta do this more often. I'll be honest with you. If you want to enjoy, like the video, do the use. I can't. This is funny. We go then. So the current scores now. I mean, Ali's pretty much won. I don't think we can even catch him anymore because Ali's on 5. I'm on 2. Stokes, you're now on 2 because you got the 2 of us. Salah, it's your time to pick up points. You're currently on 0.
Yeah, I'm on none.
So to get at least 2 points, tell us your 3 statements.
All right, cool. The first one.
Mm-hmm.
In 2012, Zambia won their first African Cup of Nations against the Ivory Coast in the final. Kickoff was delayed by 30 minutes because the referee's shirt clashed with the Zambia kit and they had to wait for another one. The second one, Napoli won the league last year and I went to the final game. And in the final day, me and all my friends, I have a lot of Napoli friends, we all linked up. We went to go eat somewhere. And the restaurant across us, Luciano Spalletti was eating. And then as he was walking past, there was a lot of people chasing him to take pictures. And I took a picture with him. And then I gave him like a speech about thank you for what you've done for the city. Like, we've been waiting for so long. I've never even seen a league title in my life. And then I took the picture. My eyes were closed. So I chased him, took another picture with him. Be like, I'm so sorry. I want to take another picture with you. And then he was like, okay, whatever. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's the second one. The third one, these are all quite a bit in detail in it because I didn't know how.
No, go for it. Yeah. It's
The
good
last
to have
one
the details.
is my dad grew up in Italy. He went to the University of Genoa, and one day he bumped into the manager of Sampdoria at the time, and his name was Boskov at some university event. Obviously, my dad's a black person in Italy speaking fluent Italian, so they kicked up a conversation. It was pre-season at the time in Italy, and my dad played for the uni team. So the manager was like, you know what, just come for a kickabout. Not a trial or anything, but just like for the early session, some of the young lads, they come join the older squad. It's pre-season, just come have a kickabout. And my dad, that morning, he actually bumped into Mancini and Vialli, who were playing for Sampdoria at the time as well.
Okay. My first impression already, that third one could be waffle. Like, from the very start, yeah, if you say my dad went to the University of Genoa, yeah, that could just be the lie there. Like, the rest of it could all
No,
be
but
true.
Somalians
But
are
your dad-
outside in Italy. Somalians love Italy.
No. But what I'm saying, bro, University of Genoa, do you know how many unis there are?
Oh,
He
yeah,
just
it's true.
choose the uni. I
Yeah.
don't have like the uni like list of everyone who went to University of Genoa, right? I don't even know. Like, it could be University of anything. So I'm already interested. So you said he got a trial randomly, or he was.
I didn't say he got a trial.
Okay, he was playing for fun.
The coach just took a liking to my dad. Was like, yo, this Italian guy, this black guy plays speaking fluent Italian, and he plays for the uni team. I'll just come like kick about. You're a fan, do you know what I'm trying to say? Just to give my dad that experience of meeting some of his favorite players. Sorry,
in Genoa.
Sampdoria and Genoa. It's a rivalry. They're both in the city of Genoa.
Okay.
My dad was a Sampdoria fan.
Okay. So what are you thinking?
Yeah, I believe it. I believe that one. I believe it. I think one of them ones, amazing story, and then you're like, the dad's so proud, and he just tells you. You tell your son,
That's what I'm thinking.
Right?
But it's also possible that he was so proud that he maybe embellished it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Like he might think it's a true story, yeah. But when he asked his dad, like, and then with the Mancini thing, I made that up. I can't lie.
No, you know, Italian football's got that reputation of being a bit raggo, where it's like they're smoking cigs at half time. They do, you know what I mean? Come to training and like, it's just a bit of vibes. Even the Spalletti one, man said he saw Spalletti just eating. I mean, you've been to Napoli Stadium, right? Is there a restaurant that you might see a Luciano Spalletti?
I was going to ask about that one. No, so as you know, someone that also has been to Napoli, you leave the stadium. Obviously, it's a very dilapidated stadium, unfortunately. You leave there, and there's some few like little corner shops and pizza places. I can't imagine the manager would calmly just walk in.
No, this was the night. This was the night before the final game of the season. So bear in mind, he's leaving. Like, he knows he's leaving Napoli after this game. This is his last game in Napoli. So the night before, he's at a restaurant, and he's
next to the stadium.
Not next to the stadium, just in the city.
Okay. High-end restaurant, or it's like,
it's a decent restaurant. Decent restaurant.
Remember the name?
What is it? Was it pizza? Did he have like pizza there? What did he have?
Of course, he had pizza there. It's Napoli. All the restaurants serve.
No, but what?
As I said, he was in the restaurant next to us. So
was he by himself?
Oh, the one next to you. Okay.
The restaurant next to me.
Was he by himself?
Okay.
Yeah.
And you chased him down. Like that guy chased Pep Guardiola on his bike.
I took a picture with him. So I took a picture with him. I didn't like the picture because my eyes were closed. I was like, no, I'm never gonna get this opportunity again.
I've heard that part. So give me some info. So did you go in and sit down next to him like in the restaurant?
No. He left the restaurant and he was walking.
Okay.
He was leaving. He was walking. He was on the road now.
Yeah.
We noticed a crowd following Spalletti.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I went up to them. I was like, oh my days. I gave him this whole speech about, yo, thank you, whatever. Took a picture
and
with
he
him.
stood and listened. As you were walking.
As we were walking. So obviously, everyone's got their phones out. I took my selfie with him. I went back to my boys. We went back to the restaurant, the table that we were sitting at. I looked at the picture. My eyes are closed. I chased him down the street. I was like, yo, I need another picture, bro. My eyes were closed.
I don't know if I'm
So what would you say is the time gap between the two pictures?
Oh, about a minute.
But you went back to the restaurant on a full stomach because you just ate, and then you sprinted back. Sprinted back to Spalletti.
Yeah, how much of a food had you eaten yet? Was your plate empty? I'll be honest, I'm not sure. Like, I feel like going back again. Don't get me wrong, I would do that. Let me tell you, I would do it. As mad, I would do it. But I'm just thinking, you've gone back, you sat down to check the photo, and you've seen it. If there was such a mob of people like around him, surely you ain't gonna get back to him again. Because there's got to be about. Well, actually, you tell me how many people were around him roughly, in your opinion?
Not that many, because it was late at night, and it was kind of a quiet-ish area. So there weren't that many people.
I was in Napoli the night before the Milan Champions League game, yeah. And let me tell you, doesn't matter what time of day it is, that place can be rowdy before like a massive game, and especially if you're about to win a league title on the final day, or you've already won it, but you're celebrating.
Yeah, it was a night.
Was it going to be a quiet night in Napoli? There must have been fireworks everywhere. I don't know about this one, you know. And the first one, remind me again. The first one was
the Zambia African Cup of Nations.
Oh yeah.
Delayed by 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't remember the delay, to be honest, but again, it was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Hold on, was it even 20?
But surely they would have known about that kick clash as well, like coming into that.
No. It's bro. It's AFCON. Let's be
true.
like, it can happen. Bro. It can happen.
Realized 20 minutes before kickoff. Oh shit! As they're in the tunnel, everyone's now clocking out. Right?
They were spotting him like, yo, like, what you playing, bro? You playing left back today, yeah? I think I'm gonna let the last one land, because to be honest with you, there's nothing I can go off to say that it's a lie anyway. Like, I don't know if your dad went to Genoa, uni, or whatever, so I'm gonna, in my head, think that one's correct. The Zambia one, a lot of information is correct. I'm trying to think about the year.
No, the year's correct. The year's correct.
It's definitely 2012.
Yeah,
it was the year they beat Ivory Coast in the final.
Was it the penalty shootout one?
The penalty shootout where Kolo Touré missed the penalty.
Okay, yeah.
They both scored their first 7, and then Ivory Coast missed 2 in a row.
If there was like a half an hour delay, I wouldn't even think anything of it, because that's just expected, to be honest with you. It's like watching like NBA or something. They tell you it's like a 2 a.m. start, and at 2:30 they're walking into the arena. So I think that one I can. It's between the first two. Stokes, what's on your mind? What are you thinking in terms of?
I think honestly, for me, I think the fact that 2012 AFCON, I feel like they just let it fly and they'll just ref it anyway. I feel like, honestly.
It doesn't matter. Just play.
Like, how bad could it have been? Like, did they both have like a black shirt, or I don't know? Or the ref was wearing.
Okay, well, obviously Ivory Coast would be wearing.
Ivory Coast are wearing orange. Zambia are wearing green. And obviously,
and the ref was in orange or green.
It's orange and green, so obviously their kits don't clash. The referee actually had a green top, where he was meant to wear a black top.
Ref in a green
I feel like so many AFCON teams wear green. Surely this was thought about.
That's very, very normal, by the way. Most refs wear the green top. Even the Somali refs wear green tops. That's normal.
No.
That's their color of choice, bro.
Yeah,
if you can
is it the fluorescent like yellowish kind of green, or is it like a dark green?
It was green. It wasn't lime green. It was like a normal green. So it was kind of close to the Zambia kit.
This one is a tricky one, you know.
Yeah,
I'm proud of myself.
I don't know your character, right? Me personally, I would just say, okay, I've got a photo. It is what it is. It's unfortunate.
That's brilliant.
If I knew your character a bit more, yeah.
Hey, no, but you have to hear him, because he's never coming back, right? Like, he's leaving the club, innit?
I would just be.
What? Say, hey, yo, brother, come back here. I need another picture.
After I've just given him a whole speech about how much I love him, and
but then again, but it's only a minute. I was gonna say, he might not even remember you. Like, you might have given that whole speech, yeah. And like a minute later, like, he's forgot. He's like, yeah, I can't have another one. Like, it's fine. He has no idea that you've asked for a pic already.
That would hurt. I mean, I'm the only black person there, so it's not that. Like, I mean, you're not gonna forget me. I'm literally the only black person there.
That's also true. And you close.
Does he speak English or you speak Italian?
Very good English. What do you mean? You're forgetting he coached in Zenit St. Petersburg for a while. Like, he speaks.
Do you speak any Italian?
By the way,
no, I can't. I can understand a little bit, but he definitely speaks English like very well. I mean, if you look at all of his Champions League press conference when he was at Napoli, like he speaks
English.
Very good English.
I tell you, this is a world class little one. There, are we overlooking that last one as well? Because there was a lot of that story that you could just tweak one part and that's it. It's all wrong.
Who was it? Vialli and what's it called that you saw?
Mancini. Yeah. So this must be what 19. Ooh.
No, it was
At uni.
it was late 1980s, like 88, 87, 88ish, like around that time.
Okay.
Yeah, all the times match up. I feel like I like that one. I think that's a true story. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what do you think of the other two? Do you have
I think I'm going AFCON personally. I think
that it didn't happen, yeah?
yeah, it didn't happen. Yeah.
Yeah, half an hour for refereeing shirt. And you
Because
know,
like, where they get a new ref shirt from? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a
bro, that's
tough
what I was
one to-
thinking. Half an hour
Turn
as
it
well.
inside
Like,
out. Half an hour.
like, surely you just wear a bib or something, innit? Like, just carry
Yeah.
on.
Nah, literally.
Now I'm gonna go even more outside the box here. So whenever people criticize, as we know, Salah he's a Somali referee enjoyer as well, and in general, he likes to big up AFCON as well. So whenever like the Western media are downplaying AFCON, he will be like, no, don't do that. Like, look at this and this and this, for example. Would he be here promoting a story that shows our wonderful continent as being disorganized? That's the question I have to ask myself. I'm
Maybe
looking
I'm
at his
playing
face
on
to
that
see if he's
character, though.
embarrassed now as well.
Oh.
Ali, are you telling me that he's not going to go back for the picture?
Yeah, I think that's where I'm landing, isn't it? Like, I feel like going back for that picture is rare, especially after in my head. Yeah, I'm just giving him this like the moment's good, isn't it? Like I want him to remember that moment, and now I'm gonna sprint back and get that second. I don't know.
In the restaurant next to you, he's leaving. So have you seen him leave and you've now got up to rush out of the restaurant as well? Or you were also outside?
Nah, basically there was a crowd following him.
Okay.
And then we noticed the crowd and someone's like, oh, Spalletti. So me and all my friends.
So you were inside?
It was one of those terrace restaurants. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So there's a restaurant and there's an outside bit as well.
Okay.
Do you get it?
And you were on the outside bit?
We were on the outside bit, yeah, so you could see what's going on around you. You feel me?
And your whole table got up to go and
All of us, every single one of us.
just left everything on the table.
Everything.
The questions Ali's asking is
No, because you got to think about the little things you had.
what drink were you having that day? Was it Fanta? Was it?
Hey, I've got 100% record right now. So you know what
No,
I
I
mean?
hear it.
I trust him.
It's good. No, it's good. It's good. You need to be doing these questions more. All right. So Stokes is basically locking in the AFCON one. Ali, are you saying
Spalletti.
the picture? Half an hour delay to kickoff. How quickly can you get a shirt? Oh, do you know what? I feel like he would go and ask again, to be honest with you. I feel like he'd ask for a picture again. I'm going to go with the delayed kickoff as my final answer. But this was good. I don't know. I'm going to go delayed kickoff.
So
Start with the last one. Okay, yeah, or whichever one. Start with one of the truthful ones.
So the first truth is the Spalletti situation. That's one.
It happened, yeah?
That's 100%.
You went back
true.
for the picture,
It was actually, so let me give you a little bit more context. It was really bougie area in Naples, right on the water. So all the restaurants are kind of expensive.
Okay, yeah.
It's the last night before on that same road is the same hotel that away teams stay at. So it's kind of a discreet, really nice, one of the nicer parts of Naples, and where me and my friends we go, because obviously we don't go there often. We go eat at that restaurant because it's like it makes really, really good food. So that one's true. The second true one is my dad's situation. So
Cold.
So the Zambia game, it was delayed by half an hour, not because of the kit. It was due to a former Zambian player that passed away close to that kit or close to that stadium. I don't know the full details.
I remember that actually. Yeah.
What do you mean?
I actually remember that.
So
one of the players passed away, and they just happened to win the tournament.
I think one of the current players passed away.
No. So one of the Zambian players before that, or like previous to that time, passed away close to the stadium where the final was happening. So it was a really emotional time or something like that. Okay. I don't know the full
I remember seeing that.
I just know there was a delay of half an hour, and I just slid in something to make it.
I should have had more faith in my people, man. 30 minutes for a kit change.
Yeah, but
fair enough. So I guess overall then.
So I end by 1 point. That's crazy.
Yeah, you've got 1 point. Stokes has 3.
3 now. Yeah.
I have
me
4.
Are you 4?
Oh, yeah, because I got Oh wait, no, do I have 4? I got
You
2.
bought
my
them
one, right?
and then no, you're on 3.
No, we might both be on 3.
Yeah, I think
we're
you're
both
both
on
on 3 and he's on 5.
I mean, either way, we didn't win.
Yeah,
Ali won.
yeah,
Ali got his 5 points
Easy
there.
work.
Congrats,
Yeah.
you're great at lying.
Yo,
You know,
they call me
well
the
done.
number 1
I think that's
waffler
why
for a reason.
he's wearing the hood to try and not give us any eye contact as well. That's what he's doing, bro.
I'm the
That's why he's
villain.
got that on. But fairs. I'll be honest, this was hilarious. So we definitely got to run it back again at some point for sure with new facts. Now I know the game. Now I know Ali's ways as well. I'll be onto him. Obviously, if you enjoyed it as much as we did, leave a like, leave the comment, subscribe, do the usual stuff. Go check out these men on their socials. Check out Salad as well on Twitter and wherever else he wants to be. Check out Barra Brothers again, like I said. Amazing content there. Salad, anything you want to plug since it's your debut? Anything you want to?
I mean,
tell them to follow you on.
I ain't got nothing to plug apart from my Twitter. I stream once a week with my boy Footy Judge Mo. Once or twice a week. Football streams. His channel's growing a lot, so if you could help him out, that would be highly appreciated. So
there you go. You heard him. Enjoy the rest of your week in a bit. Gosh. That's a world class shift, man.
Oh yeah, that was
That was jokes, man.